Hey everyone, I'm Demis Helen and welcome back to the Modulator series for the Cubase channel, where we're taking a look at all the new modulators introduced in Cubase 15 in the context of electronic music. This is episode number 4, where we take a look at the random modulator. The random generator does exactly what it says on the tin. It randomizes the output of the parameter that you've got it connected to. So you can see here the random modulator here is connected to the pan in, and it's just oscillating that pan back and forth in a random fashion. There's no set pace, there's no set shape. Whereas here on an LFO, for example, you can see we've got the speed set to half notes and we've got a sine wave. It can't deviate from that unless you physically change those controls, whereas a random modulator will just go random. So you can see this is a little bit more controlled on the Rossler X model. You can see here modulating the left and right positions, and we have on the models purling, which is definitely much more erratic. You don't know where it's going to go next. We have the random Bezier. It's a little bit sharper, almost like a heartbeat monitor style thing that you can see. And then we have random lines, and then a few others from Lorenz and Rossler effects. So I'm just using the Rossler here at 17% speed, and that is in bipolar, so it's going left and right, not just one direction. So that's in its most basic form. Let's look at another example. Jumping into the bell pad, you can see here from the previous episode, we had the Morph LFO creating the vibrato effect, and you may have spotted the random modulator here. So this is actually modulating the fine tune of part A and part B of this particular synth. We're using Pad Shop for this one. So if we jump in, you can see Pad Shop here, and we're modulating the fine tune of this particular page. And then at the top, you can see there's A and B. We're also modulating the fine tune for that as well. So we're modulating them in slightly different ways, as you can see here. When one's going right, one's going left on the random modulator. And let's have a listen to how that sounds. And I'm going to turn off the Morph LFO just for now and turn this up. So you can see it's a very nice sound, but it loses a bit of life when we take that randomization off the fine tunes of both patches. But adding them on, it just gives it a little bit of depth again into the track, some character, and we're always talking about this sort of stuff in music. It's always about these little subtleties in there that make music, and the random modulator does this very well. So let's move on to the sample randomizing. This is my favorite part, and it's not in the way that you think it would work as well. So here we are with my favorite part. So what happens here is, we're not going to talk about this in this particular episode, but we chopped up a loop. So one of my hat loops, which I think was the Zen Sass one. Let's just listen to it here. So I sliced each section up into individual components, and then that goes through. So if we just take a look here, you can see that I've sliced them up in the sampler. So now we've got all of those individual samples, and then I've connected it to a MIDI pattern editor here and just generated a random pattern, which creates this effect here. You can see a very simple pattern that's just been created there. And I liked the first randomized pattern that I created. And then what happens is, if we jump into the modulators, you can see I was holding the control here on the sampler of the volume level, because I've actually got the volume level set pretty much to 0 here. And what's happening is the modulator for the randomizer is controlling the level of the sample. So each hit is then randomized on where it's going to be. And you can see from this pattern here, this is what we got. So we get all these different patterns, and what you can do is you can have the whole section here, and let's just say what you wanted to do with this. So the pattern heads, this is what's beautiful about the pattern heads is you can just drag this out and just continue that loop all the way across. And then we can right click on here and we can render in place. Render with current settings, that's fine. Let that render out. And what that's going to do is print an audio file of all of the randomizations that were created. So each one is unique. Then you can just pick out the bit you want. So you can grab the scissor tool, and you can say, I want that section, and you can just delete either side, and you've got one little section there that you can use. And that's what I've done down here. So let's just color this yellow so you can see this is what my final outcome was with that. So you can see very sporadic sort of sounds that are happening, but when you mix them in to the rest of the track, it sounds like this. So you can see that's creating a little bit of an accent on top of the existing loops, and we've got 3 of these playing in the track now. So if we listen to the first one, this is the original loop. And then we have the randomized one where we isolated the sound to create some nice accents. And then we have this layer that we saw at the beginning of the series where we've got the metalizer chopping this up as well. And all together, so you can see the original loop playing lovely over the top with a little accent on the open hats. And then we've got the yellow track adding a splash of sound to accent certain particular percussive parts. And then we have the metalizer chopped one underneath that adds a little bit more grit and groove and adds depth and character and texture into your mix. And just before we finish up, I've just done this off camera with the effects modulator plugin. So it's an effects plugin, not to be confused with the modulators here at the bottom, which don't really have an effect output. They just control parameters, unless it's like the sample and hold or something. But this gives a little bit more depth and chunk to the sound that we've just done with this chopped up preset here. So just have a listen to how it sounds. So with it off, we've just got that sample in the background. And all I'm doing with the random modulator is using the random lines model. I've got 7% speed, so it's quite slow. And then I've got it attached to the mix and the smoothing. So I've got a bipolar there, so it's oscillating 50% and then either direction, so it's really obvious so you can hear it. And then smoothing as well, around 34% there. As you can see, it's moving the smoothing. So all that's doing is smoothing out those curves and giving it a much more rounded feel. So you can get quite a sharp sound or a softer sound. And then again, if you want to, you can bounce these down, render them in place over, say, 8 bars, and then pick the bits that you want out of it and do exactly what we've done here with this patch. And I just wanted to show you that because the effects modulator is sort of the precursor to the modulators, but it has all of the effects built in, so you can choose all these different effects and then control them individually in this plugin. But then to control it with the random modulator and add it to the smoothing, the mix, so we can sort of bring it out in and out at random, we can generate some random percussive hits from this. So we can keep this, but we can render out another copy and then generate some one hits out of it or another loop if we want to. So there we are, that's the random modulator. We can do some simple things like modulating the pan or the fine tune of a synth to make it drift and give it that analog vibe. Or we can go something more advanced like we've just done at the end of that episode there and chop a sample up that's already been chopped and chop it further by modulating the output of the sampler using the random modulator. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I always am milling around somewhere in there and I will answer any questions that you may have. But other than that, thank you very much for watching and I will see you all in the next video. Take care.